Come with me to drift in my first Gridlife event with Valvoline. But first, I have to prep for the 18-hour drive to the track. I did some last-minute oil changes for the tow rig and the 350Z, got an alignment, packed up everything I needed, then loaded the Z onto the trailer. The next morning, we left at 6 a.m., and about 2 p.m. it started downpouring, but luckily that was the only bad weather for the whole trip. 2 days later, the Z and I made it to Gingerman Raceway, just in time for the Valvoline content shoot. This was my first time being able to see the track, and I could already tell it was going to be the biggest and fastest track I had ever driven on, and I was very excited. Now it was officially track day number 1, so I put on my drift banner, then went to the drivers meeting where they went over all the rules to ensure everything went smoothly and safely for the drivers and spectators. What's cool about this specific event is there are intermediate drivers like me driving with Formula D drivers. Although it was a little intimidating at first, I learned so much from the drivers around me. Day 1 went smooth, but on day 2, before heading out to the track, I noticed my lower ball joint had some vertical play, and I didn't want to risk an accident because of it. Luckily, there was a booth selling OEM parts, and they had the entire knuckle I was looking for with a better ball joint attached. The team helped me out by installing it in record time. I torqued down everything to spec, and they were honestly a huge help to get me out to the next session. It was now my last drift session of the event, so I sent it as hard as I ever had, and I ended up sending it off the track, breaking my rear bumper and diffuser off, but that's for another video. I packed everything up and headed back home with some of the best memories I have ever had. I'm very grateful to be surrounded this weekend by the best drivers and most knowledgeable people and friends, supporting and pushing me to do better. It was a great Gridlife event with Valvoline, and I can't wait to take you with me on the next one.